is commanded tonight by Cadet Captain Rich. The color guard members are Cadet Dana Walton, Cadet Georgia Pugh, Cadet Juan Bearcats, Cadet Peyton Jones. Tonight's flag raising detail will be commanded by Cadet Noah White. The flag detail members are Cadet Diego Ruiz, Cadet Leona Navarrete, Cadet Michelle Maxwell, Cadet Thomas Calvin, and Cadet Evelyn O'Malley. Liberty and justice for all. And now we'll have a prayer by DHS Senior Bethany Walton.
Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you so much for this day and everything you've given us. And I thank you for these boys and the ability you've given them to play tonight. I ask that you use every single one of them and help them play their best of their ability. Please keep all players and fans safe tonight and while they're traveling back home. Help us all to act in a way that best glorifies your name and brings you praise.
And now we'll have the Mena alma mater. This will be followed by the Dardanelle alma mater.
This is perfect.
water getter. Yeah, I know. Well, Dawn kept saying, told us to zoom in on the white hat. Find the white hat. They blend in with all the white uniforms. Catch the camera when I knock it over. I'll be like, here. Hey, if I stand up, I can be on camera. I can stand up and be like, yeah. Oh, yeah. A little extra advertisement. So warm a shelter hat. How are you?
Hey, Kyle? Yeah. Yes, I was making fun of you. Brenda.
That's kind of like coming out there.
Welcome to Keenan Field for tonight's football game. Dardanelle San Diego and the Mena Bearcats. At this time, we'd like to introduce you to start with Mena Bearcats. Number 61.
Yeah, that's right.
Number 32, Seth Harper. Number 56, Scarlett Smith. Number 21, Logan Crow.
Max was coming home tonight, and so like, Reese and Max are home hanging out, and I was like, yeah, you could totally be hanging out with him.
180 seconds. That's a lot. Yeah, we got that.
How's the past couple of weeks gone for him?
We got that much.
Still hanging out in his suit.
But it's super handsome.
Yeah.
There's some girls enjoying that.
I'm like, you send me a picture, and he's like, no. And he hasn't gone anywhere on a day, he hasn't done anything. I'm like, I don't meet anybody. Sitting out or sitting in David's. He hangs up David.
Jackson called me the other day. He's like, that's it. I officially hate school. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. And I'm like, no, you're not.
No.
Go take a shower and go back to finish your test.
Keep studying.
Yes. In the white hat.
Isn't there homecoming?
I took this, or I could put Melissa back on. Sometimes she knows where the white hat is. In the white hat, she goes, I don't like the white hat.
You have to find them. Go ahead and find
I
them.
said, if you don't, I'm going to try to go to
Yeah.
sometimes she knows where we are.
I'm sure you'll be much better at it than me.
Dardanelle will be taken out by head coach Phil Vega. Assistant coaches will be Coach Blake Floyd, Coach John Walton, Coach Brian Hardaway, Coach Brent Baker, Coach John Williams, and Coach Justin Ford.
before you send it to the ground.
And welcome, folks, to another Bearcat Foundation broadcast brought to you live here in Dardanelle, Arkansas, where the Mena Bearcats are taking on the Dardanelle Sand Lizards. Always get down to that part of the broadcast, Anthony, and I think, what is their mascot? But anyway.
Welcome to the Lizard Country, it says
Lizard
right across
Country.
from you.
That got me. Yeah, Sand Lizard. You wouldn't know that from that. But anyway, Bearcats won the toss, elected to receive. Bearcats are taking on the 2-3 conference, 1-3 in conference Dardanelle Sand Lizards, and Austin Rose gets the kickoff and kind of an awkward return there, gets out to the 20. Had a lane and it's like they had a plan to go left, and it just didn't look good there at the last minute, and he kind of cut to the right.
And kind of how Austin all year long, he kind of slow plays a lot of things. He slows down, let them catch up, and then tries to turn a little burst on, and he just couldn't get that burst around the corner that time.
Mena is bringing in a strong passing attack here tonight, and then kind of they're gaining yardage at a 2-1 clip. Going to be offside. They're going to get a 5-yard gift on this opening play. Got two backs in the backfield here on this first.
That's going to set up a great first down. Opens up the playbook here, Clint. And
best case scenario, isn't it?
Run pass. You got them on guessing still what we're going to do. So
looked like they're rolling with the called play, and they're going to go with the dive, head forward. Got a nice little crease. Nice gain. Going to be close to first down yardage. Dardanelle has an undersized but very active defensive and offensive line.
They usually don't have big guys, but they fly around really good, seems like, in years past.
Toss jet sweep going to Caleb Peters. Not much there on the play. Going to the short side of the field away from us. 11:23 here in the first quarter. If you're just starting, it's still scoreless.
You had Kobe Davis out there in the kind of that or fullback spot trying to pick up that play side block, Clint, and they blew it up a little bit, so he had nowhere to go.
Got a push at the end there, didn't they? Looked like jet sweep, and then they go with the dive. A nice run. Jaden Felix is still fighting for extra yardage, but looked like he's going to end up with a 7-yard gain.
Just power football right here, trying to get that defense to cheat up a little bit so that we can attack that deep pass game that we've tried to use all season long.
Dardanelle has been mixing it up with the 3- and 4-man front. Looks like they're going with a 4-man front in this. Jaden Felix goes forward, and he had maybe his best gap yet, and he gets tripped up by a pulling lineman, probably a guard. Get tripped up by his own guy.
I'm not so sure he didn't trip his own self up there, Clint.
I'm trying to make it sound better. I'm bigger than Jaden, but I think he could take me.
Yeah, not by much.
Got twin receivers. Well, they elected for the punt. I wasn't paying attention, of course. Punt's going to take a Mena bounce. It was a 4th down and 2 on the play. Really unfortunate right there, Anthony, because that play was really set up nicely.
It's the one lost yardage play on that jet sweep action that set that up, because we were running the ball right at them and picking up 4 and 5 yards a chunk, but that 1 8-yard loss put us behind the sticks there. So
Dardanelle brings a potent running attack. It's really a run-heavy. Going to see a lot of counter and power, pitch option.
They'll kind of leak that tight end right up the seam after we get our eyes adjusted to run filling. That's going to be a false start.
Yep. Boy, talk about undersized. Look at this right tackle, number 5.
they had kind of bunched 4 receivers all over there on the
Okay.
on
I
the
was
right
gonna say
side of the right tackle. 57's their right tackle right there.
they got student body, everybody on the right side. It is 4 receivers. Bringing another motion guy, and they're going to run the pitch option. Bearcats string it out, but then Vega is able to make a man miss. He's loose in the secondary, crosses the 50. It's Cody Ballmeyer in a foot race, and Vega has a lead on him and is going to make it in for the touchdown. That is really unfortunate, Anthony. It's one of the aspects of that option game. I mean, you've got to bring up some of your safeties, and then if somebody fits wrong, boy.
Well, it wasn't. We played it perfect, Clint. If you go back and watch it on the replay, you had a linebacker in place to make that at a loss, and he got stuck on his heels. Instead of attacking, he got on his heels, and Vega one little juke, and he made him miss right there. Then it was all over.
He was very shifty on that play. Dardanelle lining up for the extra point. Just like that, the Bearcats are down 7-0.
And over the years, the Vega kid at quarterback has really been the Achilles heel that has hurt Mena Bearcat football, especially playing down here. Because he's been starting at quarterback since he was a freshman?
Yep, I believe he came in and played as a freshman. He's got an 8th grade brother that's about twice his size. Looks promising. Looks like the Vegas are going to be around for a while longer.
It seems like they've been here for a while, but I guess the head coach Daddy's produced a little stock down here. So.
It reminds me of Cannon Turner at Arkadelphia. I think he played for about 9 years, didn't he?
Sure seemed like it.
Dardanelle lining up for the kick. 9:56 left in the first quarter. Bearcats are trailing 7-0. Kick is away. Nice looking kick. Going to come down around the 5-yard line. This time it's the junior quarterback, Corcoran, gets out to about the 29-yard line.
Not a bad little return right there.
Bearcats going to try to get set up here and get something going offensively.
You know, with Blake Brown having to sit out tonight's game here, Clint, you got a new face right there that's getting some little more snaps here on the offensive side, which has played corner all year long, and Michael Escobar, which has a little speed to him. So
big return is Jake Brotherton. Reverse out bootleg by Austin. Nice reception by Colby Davis.
He stepped out of bounds out there, but a big first down. Good block set up out there.
Good looking play.
Pretty simple action, just a little rollout to the play side.
Austin is so deadly. Bearcats going with a fast pace here. Get a quick throw out to Caleb Peters. He's got some room.
2 quick first downs.
Two
plays,
quick.
2 first downs, Clint.
Bearcats going to the air here.
First drive they were heavy on the power run game, and looks like we're going to come out and sling it a little bit right here. So see if we mix it up a little.
Bearcats again going with some pace, quick pace. Felix, a ball pops out. It's loose, and it looks like Dardanelle comes up with it. Jaden Felix fighting for the extra yardage, and nope. Looks like, yes. No, the Bearcats do come up with it.
They called him forward momentum, I guess.
Boy, very fortunate call. It really looked like it came out.
Jaden's fighting for extra yards, but he kind of, all season long, kind of carries that ball out there. He's been doing it since he was in 3rd grade.
That looked like an Arkansas-Auburn call. We were Auburn that time. 2-back set. Jaden Felix again heading downhill. Nice looking block by Colby Davis. Comes back, a guy that really wasn't his, and he ends up cleaning him off of Jaden Felix. And
about
cleared
a
him.
15-yard gain.
Big gain right there. Colby Davis comes forward and sees that the guy he's going to block in that area is not there, so he peels back. And I believe that guy was a blitz coming from the inside. Could have given Jaden some problems, and Colby just flattens him. Quick pace again, hands off to Berger. Not much of a gain, but boy, the fast pace is working well for the Bearcats right here.
Just, it didn't look like much from here, but that's about 3-yard pickup right there, Clint.
Berger has looked really sharp and on the carries that he's gotten.
I've been thinking that throughout the course of this season, the times he's touched the ball, really probably ought to touch it a few more times.
Nice looking throw and catch, and just like that, the Bearcats answer, and that's none other than Caleb Peters.
But that
perfect throw
and
strike.
All set up from the run game, being able to pick up some positive yards, and then you can hit Caleb across the middle of the field down the seam.
Great looking drive, and we've run the last couple of years. We've run the no huddle, but it's we kind of take our time as far as getting to the line of scrimmage, getting a play call, whether the huddle's there or not. It's really the first drive that you saw a really quick pace.
Up and good.
Extra point is up and good. That makes the score 7-7 here with 8 minutes left in the first quarter. We're tied up here in Sand Lizard Country.
Now we'll see if Craig, we got a little positive out of the offense here. Looked pretty good. See if we can get a stop with the defense and stand strong.
Absolutely.
If we play the football offensively like we just did on that last drive, we're a hard offense to stop, Clint.
Very hard, very hard. Thank one of our sponsors. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Mena Insurance Agency for all of your coverage needs. Coverage first for 106 years in downtown Mena.
We bounce all around that 104, 5, 6, 8, 9.
You got to get that accurate or nobody's going to buy insurance from him. If they think he's only been there for 104, I mean, that's practically new.
I know it.
He's a beginner.
He's a beginner.
Yeah.
Just beginning.
Just getting broke in. 104. Austin Rose lining up here for the kickoff. This one is a high drop kick. They're going to try to, I believe he fair caught it, didn't he?
I didn't see him ever signal for a fair catch.
Just didn't go anywhere.
He just put his hands up to try to catch it.
They were not ready for that.
Austin's got several little kicks like that in his arsenal, whether it's a really high pooch or.
Boy, he can make it pop up too, doesn't he?
He can kick it on top of it and get that big bounce. And
it seems like it's perfect every time. I don't know how those guys do that. They won't tell you.
And he can do it with either leg.
Dardanelle in a more conventional flex bone formation. This time they go with the counter, and it is well executed. Halfback is loose into the secondary, and another big gain by Dardanelle. His 2 plays and 2 big gashers on the ground all the way down, about a 30-yard gain.
I really thought Bobby Wallace had a chance. Oh, he ran right by him.
Didn't know he had it, did he?
Had all the action going to that right side, and just that quick counter move backwards, and that's been an Achilles heel for against anybody we played this year, Clint.
Even Dover. Trips to the right side of the field. They hand off, heading it up the middle, get a little bit of penetration. Decent gain. Dardanelle's having their way with the Bearcat defense right now. Well, I take that back. It looked like a 5-6 yard gain. They got it marked at 2 yards. Is that Huff coming off?
I believe that's right, 79. Shoe came off, and going to trot Jet Baber in there, so that's a.
Mena with a 4-down lineman set. Vega with the keeper. He's dancing around there in the hole, and he finally sticks his head down. Going to be a decent gain. I'm not going to predict this time. Going to be 3rd and 5.
The yardage marker, they hadn't moved it from first down, so it is 3rd down.
Make that about 3rd and 4.
They moved Cody Bowmeyer to play that corner spot that Blake Brown is not. playing this week.
Wonder if Ian Hughes is that other number that we're looking at out
45?
there. Yeah.
Back there to the
He's
safety
just
spot.
had a broken, I believe it was in his leg in preseason. Big stop by the Bearcats there, just a gain of 1, going to bring up fourth and about 4.
Going to trot Jake Brotherton in here for this big 4th down play here, see if he can get some penetration right up the middle.
Got to bring in the big dogs.
Got to bring in the big dogs.
Big play right here. Got a single back set with the wing back over there, and they're going to go with a quick throw out to the outside, and that's kind of an RPO. Missed tackle and into the end zone. Dardanelle takes the lead once again.
It wasn't so much a missed tackle. It was that was your corner getting blocked by the receiver, and
he's engaged at the time.
He was engaged when he went around him. Like, where's the safety? What you wonder at right there, because that's who's supposed to be making that play.
Kind of that Oregon uses that as kind of a toss option right there, like a pitch option, except they throw it forward out to one of the slots. That was a wing back that bent it back. Extra point is up and good. It's going to make it 14-7 Dardanelle. Let's thank another one of our sponsors. Tonight's game is brought to you by State Representative John Maddox, representing Polk, Scott, Montgomery County, doing a great job for us in Little Rock. If you get a chance, thank John Maddox, not only for his service, but for helping bring this broadcast to you here tonight.
So defensively, Clint, we're going to have to try to figure out a way to get some stops on the corners. It's the corners that are hurting us right now, outside the tackle box. They really hadn't been able to do a whole lot up the middle. It's all hitting the edge.
Dardanelle really stayed primarily on the ground. I count that last RPO as kind of a run play.
And you use it as a run play. Even though it's going to go in the books as a pass. Kick
is away. Come down at the 5 again. I believe it's Caleb Peters with the ball.
It'll start right there about the 28-yard line again.
Bearcats take the field, going to try to answer. It's a shootout so far here. 5:48 left to go in the first quarter. The score is 14-7.
Mena shot themselves in the foot in that first drive and came back, gave up the quick score, and just marched down the field with their second drive. So let's see if we can keep the same up.
2 backs again. This time they go hand it off to Jaden Felix again. He gets the edge. Great job with the offensive line.
About 15 yards again on that run.
What a great block by Jake Brotherton. Jake Brotherton took his guy and pushed him back far enough to really get in the linebacker's way.
You know, the Mena Bearcat offensive line, they've got a little bit more beef out there right now, and having Jake back just re-solidifies everything up there. So.
And he's not just big, he's athletic. Go straight ahead. Not much of a gain on that one. Hard part about those undersized defensive lines is they're gonna commit. They're not gonna be able to read and control multiple gaps. They're gonna have to just commit and try to get under you. Hand off again to Jaden Felix. So they're working that right side. Great block by the right tackle, and Jaden just wasn't in position to take advantage of it. It's still going to be a gain of about 3 on the play. Kind of behind the sticks here at 3rd and 5. But this offense is very capable of, you got to say, as explosive as we are at quarterback and the receivers.
You got 3rd and 5 right here. I'm going to say you got 2 downs to pick up this.
Boy, especially considering the defense really reeling at this point. Escobar looking back to get the play. Bearcats slowing the pace down a little bit more on this drive. Go back with the run. The coaches saw what I did, and evidently we were both wrong. I thought there was excellent job of sealing that right side.
I thought we had a good chance to pick up pretty good yards right there, and that guy just made a great play.
I think I've made it perfectly clear I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, we pretty well know that, so we just go with
Okay,
it.
that's what I thought. I was unsure if somebody was listening to me and called the play again. Punting situation again. The Bearcats are going to have to let it go back. Nice looking punt. It's going to come down about the 15. Going to take a Dardanelle bounce, and they're going to get the ball at around the 20.
The ball will be down at the Dardanelle 21-yard line where the
I think I'd like to have seen our chances of picking that one up, but I get it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, because it's not a physical thing that's happening here with this defensively. It's really being able to control. It's assignment football again. You're going back to the Boonville type of mentality where you got to take care of your assignment. You can't just pin your ears back and go make a play. You got to stay in your lane.
You got your assignment that you got to take care of, and you take care of it and let the other guy take care of his own.
Motion, read option. They're going to hand off this time. Great job that time by the outside. They were listening to you.
That was
think
Cody.
that's-
Cody got off his block out there on that for that right corner spot and made a great play. Looked like a safety, which he's been playing all year long.
pick up of about 2 yards on the carry.
I think that's Ian, but got trips on the right side. Dardanelle really looks different here. Trey Day jumps off sides. Going to give Dardanelle a free 5. Going to bring up 2nd and 3.
Had them at a 2nd and 8. Now you're going to give them 5, and now you got 2nd and 2 yards to go.
Thing about it is Vega is definitely capable. You can put the ball in the air, but they just don't do it that much. Staying with the same play, it looks like. Read option. This time Vega pulls it. He makes defensive end miss. This one's coming back with a hold. Trey Day
got a good push up the field and made him change, but he was out of position to make that tackle because of the hold.
got some jersey right there, so it's going to go back to 2nd and 12. Boy,
kind of made up for the jumping off sides right there, but
Vega's got very good speed, but he's got even better acceleration.
Acceleration and lateral movement.
Golly.
He's shifty enough to make a guy miss, and if you don't go attack him and you get on your heels, he's going to put you where he wants you, not where you want to be.
I don't want you to get offended, Anthony, but I think he looks shiftier than you.
Not much.
Trips on the right side of the field, got a single back.
Have to go back to my heyday.
Vega's rolling to his right. He's thinking about running it. Right at the line of scrimmage, he lets go, lofts it up. You could tell.
That was covered pretty good by – that was Colby Davis out there in coverage for the guy that Vega was wanting to go to. And, boy, he kind of relaxed for just a minute and turned him loose after he thought he was going out of bounds, and he drifted that thing over the top of it.
Very close. Can bring up 3rd and about 13. Big play here. It'll be the biggest opportunity we've had to get Dardanelle off the field without getting points. It's a 3rd possession by Dardanelle. They've scored both of the initial possessions.
Scored on the first play and then scored on the second play on the second possession.
That's right. Same formation. Got trips to the right with a single back. See if Vega rolls to the right. He does. He's looking backside. He lets it go on play side, and he really misses his target.
Well, he missed his target because he had Colby Davis bearing down right in his face. He had to get rid of it in a hurry, and he had to get rid of it before the receiver knew where he was.
Colby just did a great job right there because once he made a decision, he went. So Dardanelle with their first punt of the night. It's only 2:26 left in the first quarter, but wow, a lot of action.
And if you remember, they for some reason always kicked.
They do, don't they?
Almost like an extra point.
Mm-hmm. Watch that thing go through the uprights. This one goes going to come down around the 50. Caleb Peters with the reception. heading forward, going to get a little bit on the return, but Bearcats with great field position at the Dardanelle 38. Bearcats will take over. I'd like to thank another one of our sponsors, Nidec.
All for dreams.
All for dreams. Get a chance, thank the folks at Nidec, not only for being a great citizens, being a huge part of Polk County, not only economically, but also there for all sorts of civic needs. We've got a pitch hitter on a camera 2.
I guess Caleb, when he got tackled there on that kickoff, he got a little stinger or something.
Yeah, he's shaking his arm there like he's got a little bit of nerve tingling. Hand off to Jaden Felix. He turns it back against the grain. The thing was going down the A-gap on the right side, and he turns it back. Great looking run right there.
But he got to that outside, on the outside of Jake Brotherton, and Jake was able to control that corner, that edge on that left side. And
definitely see what Dover's thinking, because you're getting, when the Bearcats can get a hold of those defensive linemen, they just drive them back. And the plays that aren't successful in the run game, somebody just comes free.
Lining up in that eye with Trey sitting there at that tight end spot.
Big push forward. Make contact right at the line of scrimmage, but Jaden Felix is able to power forward. You're definitely in 4-down territory. You got 2nd and 2. Do we have Caleb back out there?
No, he is still not out there again.
Got Travis Throkill out at one of the wideouts. Again in the I formation under center. They hand off to the fullback, and it's Colby Davis.
That's a good down right there, Clint. Just power football. You lining up in that eye, and which we've shown the ability to be able to do that and have a little success when we run it.
Colby's just a kid that's a football player, and he's learning how to carry the ball. You know, you can tell he just wasn't used to it at first, but he's a kid willing to go to work and do what it takes to help the football team, willing to be a blocker. Of course, just an excellent linebacker, and he just getting to where he looks more and more comfortable carrying the ball. Back to the ground, and this time it's Berger heading forward.
Another fairly short gain there, but I mean, going to pick up 2 to 3 yards.
But again, not necessarily at that hole, but you've got a general pushback. Every spot where the offensive linemen are able to engage, they're pushing the Sand Lizards back.
You do have Caleb back on the field for that last play. So
got Berger and Davis still at the backs. Caleb's in the slot at the top of the field. This time bobbles a snap a little bit. Rose is in trouble, does a great job just getting rid of it. Bobbled the snap, and so the timing was really off, but they were in Caleb Peters' hip pocket. I think they were going for a screen right there. Could tell that what was happening. Well, that was Trey just basically missed the block out there. That doesn't happen very often. Trey's been a great blocker on those screens.
That's why I was trying to figure out where that guy came from.
I thought it was Caleb's guy, but it was a guy that was out there on Trey, and Trey just missed. Twins at the top of the field, staying in 2 back basically the whole time tonight. Davis in motion, 3rd and 8 right here. They go back to the ground. Jaden Felix makes a man miss, lowers his head like he's going to run over him, and then he just steps over the top of him, didn't he?
Gave him that little stiff arm, which actually got him back upright.
Yeah.
Then it was all over after that.
Big gain on the play, going to be 1st and goal. They still go ahead and move the sticks.
They did move the sticks.
I want to be thorough. Twins at the top of the field in motion is Caleb Peters, jet sweep, and they got a guy right there in the way, and it looks like it's going to be a hold.
It's going to be a hold, and we just give up too much penetration on that jet sweep to be able to be effective with it. That's the second time we've run it, and it's been negative on both times.
Jake is matched up with a guy that's just a lot smaller. He's just having a hard time gauging that speed. There's not many linemen that Jake's faced that he hadn't been faster than them.
Right.
He's a very quick athlete. I formation. You got first and goal. You're all the way back at the 22-yard line. Into the first quarter, Colby Davis with the handoff. Going to be a short gain. So at the end of the first quarter, the score is 14-7. Dardanelle on top of Mena, with Mena in the red zone, but it's second and goal from about the 20-yard line. I'd like to thank another one of our sponsors.
Tonight's game is being brought to you in part by Shelter Insurance Agent Talissa Montgomery. Shelter Insurance, let us shelter you from the storm. And I'm sure Clint on the way over here tonight was throwing out a lot of storm that
she was sheltering.
Shelter from. And brought to you by Baywash Car Wash in Mena. At Baywash, we take pride in your ride.
How does that work if she is the storm?
No, you are.
Oh, okay.
It's never her.
Okay.
Don't you know that by now?
I should know. I should know better. I should know better. I've been at this too long for. She's here. It totally changes the broadcast when she turns around and looks at me.
We hadn't made it to it yet.
We can do them next. I can do them next.
So it is second and goal from the 22-yard line.
Well, they took away the gain because we did get down to the 20, but not that that's going to make much of a difference. Trips to the left side of the field. Austin drops back looking to his right, then he's rolling to his left, goes deep, and, boy, he did not see Vega. His opposing quarterback was kind of sitting there as a sort of a robber right there, and luckily Vega wasn't quite tall enough to come up with it.
Peters was sliding across there, but there was 3 sand lizards sitting there in that same vicinity.
Boy, and he has been – Austin Rose has just been excellent at being safe with the ball. That's just a case of him just not able to – just not seeing that short guy. Drop straight back. He's going up for Trey Day. Trey Day really just kind of lost that, I think. He kept coming to the inside, and Austin laid that in there.
He's a little bit slowed down when he went to go try to catch the ball.
Yeah, that was awkward, like he didn't see it. So 4th and 22 right here. 4th and goal from the 22.
4th and goal from the 22.
Big play here for the Bearcats. Bearcats come up with a stop. Bearcat defense does, and the offense has good field position. And Austin rolling to his left. The ball comes off poorly, and it's going to be intercepted. Come up with a tackle here. It'll be fine. Block in the back at the 30-yard line, 20-yard line. That is Bobby Wallace. Runs the guy down all the way from the other side of the field to make a touchdown-saving tackle back at the 20-yard line. That could be big. Austin Rose really unfortunate because that for him, because that's he's just trying to get rid of it, and it's 4th down, so you don't want to go down. Don't want to go down with the ball. You want to give your players a chance to make a play, and it just came off bad.
Yeah, it's like it just slipped out of his hands. But
really,
the story of that is Bobby Wallace.
Oh my gosh!
50 yards down the field to make that play down the
Bobby William Wallace. Got 2 split out. Got a guy coming in last minute here. Going to be that sniffer back.
Going to have to call a timeout.
Dardanelle with a mix-up right there, and I bet Coach Vega is not happy right there. Timeout, Dardanelle. Let's thank another one of our sponsors, University of Arkansas at Rich Mountain. Great opportunity right in Polk County. I was going to say right here, but we're not there.
We're not in Polk County anymore.
Continue your educational opportunities. Lots of big things going on at University of Arkansas at Rich Mountain. I want to again mention that you can get any degree at the University of Arkansas, Rich Mountain, 2 years, and continue your education. at any four-year institution in the state at the same tuition rate.
Just don't let the president fool you.
No, absolutely not. Got to keep an eye on him. He's got to be here somewhere. He can't get away.
I think they're on the far side.
Okay. Just
Sandiford got out there and gave the defense a little what for, so see if they come out with a little extra fire in their step.
Sandifer is good at the what for. Vega with the handoff. He gives it away on that belly option. Bearcats fill in great that time. There'll be little, if any, gain on the play.
They're going to pick up a yard or two, but that was played like you're supposed to play.
Perfect.
Bring it out, make them turn it back to where your help is. But you know, Dardanelle over the years has always had a field goal kicker that can kick one pretty deep. So.
Oh, always. Golly. Forever. Wide out split to each side, single back. Belly option this time. Vega keeps it. Still loose on his feet. Able to get a hold of him is Caleb Peters from that safety spot. Going to be a decent gain, though, of 5 on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and 5. Dardanelle, of course, like you say, they've got such a good field goal kicker. It'd be interesting to see if they would go for it, depending on what this gain is. Possibly 2 down territory.
Get some good penetration right here, and let's get a hand on him and get a loss.
Back is split to the wing side. Dardanelle goes.
Should be false start
Yep.
on the receiver out here, I think.
Looks like referee is giving him the business, letting him know it was him. 10-16 here. Huge play. Offsides, I was going to say he called offsides and then was the signal, but then he pointed at the offense. So the Bearcats end up giving it away to the first down to Dardanelle.
I sure didn't see that.
Wow.
They're calling it on Bowmeyer out
Bowmeyer, perhaps. Dardanelle first and goal. Big play right there. Vega keeps the ball heading forward. Big hit.
That was 45 come flying in from that safety spot. I think Jarrett had him stopped at the line of scrimmage. Then you had the safety flying in. It looked like Jarrett was wanting to.
Might have had his arm out there and took a little bit of a hit.
Maybe a little shoulder stinger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's holding it a little bit.
They're going to call, I believe, false start on the offense. The running back got out of his stance. He kind of stepped back so he could go downhill on the opposite A-gap. He's lined up on the left side. Took off a little bit early. Backwards. It's going to help us out. Going to bring up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line. Bearcats trailing 14-7.
It'd be big if we could just hold them to a field goal right here, Clint.
Penalties have been a big part of this game so far. Ian Hughes, I think. Vega back to pass, has to pull it down. He's got a little bit of pressure, but he's loose into the secondary, and he's going to make it into the end zone. Take a big hit right after crossing the goal line, but he gets the points nonetheless. The score is 20-7. Vega drops back. Everything was covered, just not able to come up with the tackle right there as Vega escapes the pocket, gets out to the left, rolls out to the left side in for a touchdown.
That was a kind of a blindside hit on Jared Berger right there, which they've been making some calls on those this year. That was a huge hit from the blind side.
Big hit, yes, it was, wasn't it? That is Ian Hughes, number 45. Boy, he's coming out really active here. Extra point is up and good. Puts the Dardanelle Sand Lizards up 14 points. 2-score game now here for the Bearcats.
Coach Bentley is trying to tell the referee about the blindside block right there.
Okay.
He's still chewing on him.
We got Brian and Stacy Bowser in Broken Bow watching the game.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were allowed to not be at the games. Isn't that some sort of city ordinance?
It is.
Just for the Bowsers.
But with the new business over, new funeral home over there,
It doesn't matter.
Having to spend more time.
No excuse. Tonight's game is being brought to you in part by Mena Ford. For a look at the complete Ford lineup, see Mena Ford on Highway 71 North in Mena. Dardanelle lining up here for the kickoff.
Doesn't look like we've been getting any, but we've been getting quite a few in here in the last couple weeks.
Just Katie's too good of a salesperson.
That's what it is.
Looks like Felix with the kickoff return. He's going to fight his way out to the 20-yard line. Punishes the defender on the tackle.
He didn't take any of that. He was giving it, wasn't he?
Mostly given. Still able to make a stop at the 20-yard line.
Coaches are wanting Berger on the field, but Doc's looking at him. So you're going to have to get somebody else out there, Coach. Now you get
Got some mix-up here. The play clock is still at 20, so they didn't start the play clock. Here pretty quick. Looks like we got still shuffling around back there. Austin back to pass. He looks left and then goes to the right, and it's Travis Thrill-Kill in and out of his hands.
That'd have been about a 6-yard pickup right there if we can catch that.
Great throw by Austin. Just Travis not able to come up with it. And a lot of traffic. Had a go on the outside is Trey Day. Travis with a nice break, just not able to come up with a catch. 9 minutes left here in the first half. Bearcats trailing 21-7. Going to be 2nd and 10. Austin rolls to his right side, dumps it off to Travis. Basically the same play except as a rollout. Going to be completed. Yep. Going to be completed right at the sidelines. Going to be gain of about 6. Be 3rd and 4.
He had some pressure coming off the backside there. Of course, he was rolling away from it, so they may have just let him turn loose right there.
Flip the twin receivers to the other side of the field. Got Escobar over there with Travis. And I believe that's Caleb is in the inside slot. Ooh. Going to be a false start.
That was on your running back, Kobe Davis. If I think he was leaning forward, he had his weight going out.
It's really hard when you know the snap count. Still can't go early. Going to turn that into a 3rd and 10. Penalties really hurting the Bearcats here. Trips at the top of the field. They're going to hand off here up the middle, and that's Kobe Davis, and he's got the first down. Big first down. Nice looking carry there by Kobe Davis.
He put his foot in the ground right there.
Wow.
He caught that little
He's got good speed.
Yes.
Really look good right there. Got to do is you can't just keep giving the ball to Felix, playing both ways, that linebacker spot. And, of course, Colby is as well, but could be big for the Bearcats if he could take some of the load. Quick throw out to the outside, and that's Caleb Peters. Nice gain on the play. Caleb kind of able to fit in between two defenders there. Going to be first down yardage out to midfield.
That's kind of a play that we've had completed against us quite a bit this year, and we haven't had a whole lot of success with that. But it's something we've got to hit.
Did early on.
You just got to get our foot in the ground and make that first guy miss. And what does it pick up? It picks up about 11 yards there.
Good safe play. Got two backs are stacked on the right side. Toss out to the right side is going to be a sweep by Jaden Felix. Jaden Felix finds a corner, turns it upfield, and just like that, it's another first down by the Bearcats.
And just the run game that we're having here tonight, Clint, it's like we got a little extra speed out there to catch that corner, and
looks really good, doesn't it?
it looks really good.
Looks like the offensive linemen are able to, like I said early on, if they can get to their spot, get on the defender, they're able to get some push. Roll that stack two back to the left side. Fake that toss. They're going to go to the right side of the field. It's Trey Day. See if Trey Day can find it, and he does. He is in right at the goal line, and they're going to spot him down at the 1 inch line.
And
unbelievable.
And that's a play right there, first time all year that Trey actually goes back and fights through the receiver to go make a play. And
he played that one perfectly, didn't he?
Perfectly.
Yeah. Hand off to Colby Davis, that fullback spot, and he is in for the touchdown. Got a flag on the play.
It should be against Dardanelle.
Don't count on it.
Well, it should be because our guy was on the ground and he punched him in the back of the head.
I guarantee you we're going to get called for hitting him in the hand with our head.
Yep. It was
okay.
I saw it clear today. I'm not saying that they wouldn't call it the other way, but we can be biased here, right?
That's right.
Dardanelle's not paying our salary.
That's right. Big salary it is. Mena, with this extra point, can close this 7-point game. Bearcats definitely fighting back here, facing some adversity here early on. Extra point is up. It's wobbly, but it goes through. It still counts.
It doesn't matter. It's still 1 point in the book.
Absolutely. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Union Bank of Mena, Mena's only locally owned bank. Hometown banking at its best. Great folks there at Union Bank.
Kevin and the gang will get you took care of if you need to, right?
Yep. I was supposed to call Kevin back yesterday, and I forgot. It's bad.
You put him on the back burner?
I know. I was afraid I might have owed him money.
He called in to collect, right? Yeah, I don't like that call
They
either.
send the big guy in for collections. That's not funny, is it? It might be true. It's only funny if it's not true, Anthony. 6:58 left to go in the first half. Bearcats trailing 14-21. Trading punches right here. Bearcat offense has really played well other than the penalties and just had miscues.
Yeah, the penalties on a couple of those drives that we stalled out on or never really got going on is what put us behind the sticks. And
personal foul assessed on the kickoff. It's going to move the kickoff to the Dardanelle 45-yard line. Austin Rose is going to go onside with it, and this time he hooked. Oh, my gosh, it ends up taking a Mena bounce, and they weren't ready. If they had have gone to the spot, it would have come right to him. They gave up on us. What a weird action on the ball. It went over there and died and then just took off again.
You go your 10 yards and let it come to you.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You don't have to defend it back there.
Because they can't advance it from that point.
Of course, that's as far as we could kick it in Pee Wee, but so we always knew those rules. Dardanelle with two receivers to the far side. They hand off up the middle. Going to be wrapped up in a hurry.
Bobby Wallace.
Great play by Bobby Wallace. Man.
Spot.
Bobby William Wallace.
Bobby William Wallace. Actually, he may have been on the play side. He just whipped his man and had to come around him to come make the play.
I don't know for sure, but I think he got up and yelled freedom as he pulled his shoulder pads.
I see him down there working on Jake Brotherton, so you hope that's a short-lived working on him, getting him ready.
Got to get him back in action.
That O-line's going to go as he goes down there.
Dardanelle bunched up. They're going back to the counter. It's ball on the ground. It comes straight back to Dardanelle. He runs the wrong way, heading towards the lollipops over there.
That was
backward.
Michael Escobar coming up from that corner spot and making a big play for a big loss right there.
Dropped him in a hurry. Yang with the long run off sides. To the sideline. Don't make me come off, Coach. Bearcats with 3 down linemen. Going to be 3rd and long here. Vega's going to have to pass. Rolling out to his left. Reverses field. And try to get it on the ground. And he is short. But he does get a big, going to get about 10 of it back. Going to bring up 4th and 7. Bearcats able to
He got way
generate
more
a punt.
than I thought
Yeah. He is just dangerous because, golly, no matter how fast he's going, he can still change directions so well. Really get you holding your breath.
That's gonna. We had a little confusion on who we wanted out there on the field for the punt, and
Bearcats have to spend a timeout, don't they?
Bentley spent a timeout because we was running a couple guys on and off and didn't know for sure. And
Like to thank another one of our sponsors, Gentry Chevrolet, wishing the Mena Bearcats a healthy and winning season. Come see us in DeQueen for all of your Chevy needs. Pickup and delivery available to our Mena customers. Thank the folks at Gentry Chevrolet for coming on board with us. Cheerleaders getting the crowd into the game. Got a good
not a
road
bad
crowd.
here tonight.
Yeah.
You know, a couple times that we've been over here the last every other year, looks like the Sand Lizards have a little down participation over there tonight.
You're getting on to me. I think Katie's the one that got mad and left.
Huh, she did, didn't she?
Yeah, you got to be nicer.
I'm used to it. I stay in the doghouse.
Dardanelle attempting the field goal again. Caleb Peters get on the return. Got the sideline. He's still on his feet. Big return. About 20 yards.
There you go.
Yeah, he jumped on. He knocked him out of bounds there about midfield, and then somebody else came in and jumped on him. I did not know.
Did you see Coach Sandiford just getting after him right there?
We absolutely had to practically pull that flag out of his pocket. Boy, it was obvious. I was looking at the delays. They were behind the 10 over here. I couldn't see it.
I'm not so sure that they're.
This is an excellent camera angle by Talissa Montgomery.
Oh, there you go. Finally going to mark it off. I didn't think they were going to mark it off there.
Yeah, like they were debating it. Going to be the 15-yard variety. That's going to take it deep into Dardanelle territory. Bearcats will take over to Dardanelle 36-yard line.
And that's going to short field here, Clint. And you got 4:52 to go here in the second quarter. We could pull even right here, Clint. With all the negative offensive plays that we've had, we can still find ourselves tied here going into halftime.
Absolutely. Big possession here by the Bearcats. Austin Rose again with that rollout bootleg going to Caleb Peters. What a throw and catch. Vega on the coverage right there, and he was right in Peters' hip pocket, but Austin.
It wasn't for the lack of coverage because he was all over him. Caleb
he was
just
right
made a
there.
Great catch.
Wow.
And that's not an easy throw there on that 10 or 15-yard out.
Rolling out to his left and throwing. That is very difficult. He placed it right on a dime. That counter again by Jaden Felix. Jaden pulls it to the left, and he just a dominant blocks on the left side of the field right there.
And running right behind Jake Brotherton on that left side, and the little counter action, and had the lead blocker by Colby Davis, and man, look what happens. Another first down pickup.
It almost looks like it's kind of a cumulative effect of these downhill runs by the Bearcats are starting to start wearing on that Dardanelle defensive front.
Oh, look at there. Katie did make it back.
Okay. Caleb Peters with the screen pass. He makes a guy miss and kind of gets bobbled up there with Trey Day. Trey Day's fighting hard to make another block for him.
But wasn't
Still
quite
a
sure
nice
which way
gain.
he wanted to go.
Yeah.
And so they ended up dancing with each other.
Yep. Trey Day with an assist on the tackle. Believe it's going to be a gain. Looked like it might have been 5, but going to spot it at about a 4-yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd and 6. This might be the worst down and distance operator scoreboard-wise I've ever seen.
He rivals Chase?
Yeah. The back is Jaden Felix. He's going to carry the ball forward. Big gain. Still going to be 3rd down.
Picked up it. He fell forward for a lot more.
A lot more, yeah.
This angle we're having to look here, I knew he picked up yardage, but I didn't see that. Now you're going to line up in that I.
Go back to that I formation. Hand off to Jaden Felix. Jaden Felix plows forward. You had a blitzing linebacker coming, and he just almost like he missed on purpose. Big first down for the Bearcats.
That's going to bring up a short 1st and goal right here, and I figure we'll see at least 3 more plays in this I formation.
I bet you do. Maybe one of those will go to Colby Davis.
Maybe just one of them.
Yep. Good.
You move Trey in at a true tight end spot right here, which
going to reverse out again, going straight up the middle, and Jaden Felix in for the touchdown. Extra point pending to tie it with 3:06 left here in the first half.
we're going to have to tell Jaden not to jump again.
Yeah. Don't hurt yourself,
Don't
son.
hurt yourself,
Yeah.
Jaden.
Don't jump unless you have to. You don't get extra points for that, do you?
It wasn't pretty.
Big extra point attempt for Austin Rose. Kick is up, and it is right down the middle. So
That looked a little prettier than the last one.
all Austin needed was a little pressure there. Going to tie the game here at 21 all. 3:06 left to go here in the first half. Bearcats have 2 unanswered scores to roar back to tied. Big play.
What we roll off about a minute and a half in that drive right there. So, hey, you get you a quick stop, you may have a chance at another quick score, Clint, going into halftime.
Bearcat defense has generated some stops in a row here. See if they can keep the momentum going. That's the big thing. Just got to get them off the field again, because they can take any of these routine plays and Vega can make them quick strike. Let's thank another one of our sponsors, Smith Pallet. Smith Pallet, founded in 1949, been serving customers throughout the South Central U.S. for over 50 years, producing quality hardwood, softwood, and plywood pallets. Smith Pallet has loading facilities for customer pickup, and they also offer delivery service via the company trucks.
Brian's getting a little long in the tooth if they started that back in 49.
He is. He looks good. I don't want to tell him that. For 70-year-old. High kickoff. Ball comes down. It's on the ground. They whistled that dead, but it did come back up to the receiver.
He cannot whistle that ball dead, and the ball's going through his hands.
No. He just touched it. It went straight through his hands and bounced. Just luckily it came back up.
If our camera crew could have got the Craig on his expressions on that particular whistle, you see him, he just kind of wilted when he said hat went to the side of his hip.
There's zero chance our camera crew missed that.
Melissa said she was all over it.
All over it.
Katie's down there saying, I could have got that.
Dardanelle back in that bunch formation on the right side. They're going back to the option. not as successful, but still going to be a good pickup. That last time they ran that, Anthony went the whole distance.
That is true. And it was Colby Davis came up from that outside linebacker spot and almost made the tackle for about a 2-yard loss, but
Vega just able to make you miss.
He was able to make him miss right there. So now they got that bunch receivers over here.
Going to flip it to the other side of the field.
Trying to get us outnumbered on that side.
Like they're going back. This time they counter to this backside, and that is Austin Rose basically at that corner spot making a play.
Staying home and not letting, they've tried to get your eyes going to everybody flowing the other side, and Austin stayed home and made a great open field play right there.
You know, and Bobby did a good job too. Bobby William Wallace helping kind of narrow the running lane down. Bearcat defense getting in a groove here, so big 3rd and long play. Dardanelle looks like they're going to go back to that bunch formation. Going to sweep everybody to the same side of the field. Vega rolls to his right, going to throw. It's complete, but it's well short of the first down.
4th and about 3?
4th and 3, I believe.
Timeout Bearcats.
Timeout Bearcats. Looks like might be preparing for something here. 4th and 4. Favorable spot there for the Bearcats. Minute 35 left to go in the half.
So with that, tonight's game is being brought to you by Don's Easy Pay. Don's Easy Pay is a family-owned business for 38 years. They offer rental, rent-to-own, 120 days, same as cash. They carry all major brands of furniture, appliances, and electronics, and are a self-serving dealer and do all the appliance work. Come to one of our 6 stores that serve 13 counties. You know, it's glad that Calvin and Brandon were able to step in last week and give us a hand with you being out, but it is good to have you back here with me, Clint.
They didn't do too good, did they? All right.
They took way more notes than you and I did.
Oh, man. Preparation. It's overrated.
So you got a minute 35 here to go here in the second quarter, 4th and 4. So
they're lining
play.
up.
They got the kicker out there. So
it's either a 70-yard field goal or they're going to punt it. Bearcats are not dropping anybody back. And now last minute, Caleb Peters is heading back. Bearcats are staying in a defensive look. Caleb is in a good spot. No, he's not. It's going to angle to the out of bounds. Go out of bounds at about the 15-yard line.
Even if he had gotten over there to catch that, his momentum would have carried him out of bounds.
Pinned it. Good job pinning it right there. That's the advantage of that kicking it off the ground, is you can really aim it towards the sideline.
So we'll get one last Harvest Wealth Management for any questions about 401ks, IRAs, stocks, bonds, annuities, rollovers. Grow and protect your wealth. Contact Chris Threlkill for your investment needs. Maybe we'll get to call out the Harvest Wealth Management.
First down.
Threlkill first down here.
Going to need a couple of them here quick. Minute 31 left to go in the half. Bearcats with one timeout. They're going to throw to the sidelines. Another catch by Trey Day. Did not get out of bounds.
Yeah, you got to get on out of bounds right there and stop the clock. And I think that's what Coach is telling him, get out of bounds. But that's a play that nobody can stop.
No. Austin's ball placement and his height, I mean, that should be an automatic. Trips at the top of the field. They had a flinch there. Going to go for the first down. They're going to move the sticks here. And Jaden Felix with a nice gain of about 15, trying to get him up to the ball quick. They're going to say they're running the same play again. It's coming, or that's a signal for it. We'll see if they end up sticking with it. Jaden Felix, this time he bends it out to the outside. He's heading to the sidelines, going to try to get out of bounds, and he does. Going to be a gain.
He got out of
bounds. They tell him to run it again.
They're rolling the clock.
How on earth are they rolling the clock? Oh, my gosh. How do they call it? He was over there wadded up in the water bucket. Oh, my gosh. Trips on the right side of the field. 35 seconds left. Austin Rose drops straight back. He's got Travis across the middle is just overthrown a tad.
Either the
Incomplete.
route was broke off a little bit different than what Austin was planning on, or it sure didn't.
Travis had a nice crisp break right there. Able to generate a little bit of a gap. 3rd and 7.
We got 28 seconds here, Clint. So what does Dover and Smithers get dialed up here for us on this 3rd down play?
You got your one timeout left, but you gotta get some chunk yardage right here. Austin rolls to his right. He's looking to his left. Still on his feet. Able to avoid the pressure, and he's got Caleb Peters loose, complete, down to the 20-yard line and out of bounds. 16 seconds left.
Buying time.
Got to think you only need about 10 yards here to get in field goal range.
I was thinking I saw a lineman down the field, but it was awful close.
I think they should let us have that. That was a really cool play.
I'd like to see the replay on that one. Let them take them to the replay.
Now you're putting Talissa under pressure. Take a look at that stick. We're watching the delay.
Our guys don't like to get off.
No, he definitely was way behind the line of scrimmage. Wow. He was 2 yards back behind the line of scrimmage. Wow. Bearcats that was a bad call. That was worse than what I thought. I thought he might have been close. The lineman was definitely, unless I'm missing something.
I thought I saw one.
Yeah, you did. I'm wrong.
Okay.
Great call, like I said. 3rd and 12.
I believe it was 79. I'm not 100% sure on that, but
it's going to be 4th down. Bearcats are going to punt it away. Going to back up again. Going to be motion. Got a false start here by the Bearcats. .11 seconds here left to go in the half. You don't want anything weird to happen. Be nice to let this roll off the clock. Roll the clock down. Caleb Peters flipping the field. Austin Rose with a nice punt. It's turning over. Going to land at the 35-yard line. Dardanelle with 4 seconds left here in the half. Take the field here.
Here's the bad thing is, Clint, it don't take them long. You
No,
let Vega get loose one time, and he can take it to the house on us.
Like think another one of our sponsors, Sterling Machinery. Sterling Machinery, big part of the Polk County economy as well, and great things going on out there.
Big new things?
Big new things, yes. High-tech hydrogen generator project coming to town. Really is big news. Run up the middle. Bearcats just trying to get the guy down. Went with the 3-down lineman set and prevent. Going to give up about 20 yards.
You had 3 down, 2 sitting back here, 20 yards back, and then 2 more sitting.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah, he would have to do a lot of juking to get in there. So Bearcats happy to go in at halftime tied up here with the momentum at 21-21. Great job. They're down 2 scores and able to answer, showing a lot of heart.
And that's big for this group.
It is.
This group has struggled with that ability. If they get down and get hit on a little bit early, that they've struggled to fight back and keep it moving forward.
Big part of football is just answering the call when bad stuff happens. You just can't roll up the tent and take off.
So the ability to overcome the penalties that we had, and the 2 big plays that got them 3 plays into the game, and we're 14 points down.
Absolutely, yeah. It really has been the big plays that have bit the defense, and they really had to overcome a lot of offensive miscues as far as penalties. And they're able to overcome a lot of those. The explosiveness, this offense is able to overcome it. But, boy, it sure helped, especially that very first drive. They were moving it and kind of shoot themselves in the foot with a little bit of a miscue. It wasn't a penalty, but had a missed block.
To me, it's been the ability of the Bearcat offensive line
Amen.
to run the
You're
football
exactly
right at the Dardanelle Sand Lizards. And that's opened up a few of these pass plays. The big pass play to Caleb to get the first touchdown of the night, and then we just marched it down the field, and then the big play to Trey Day down there to set us up at the 1 yard line to get the tying score. I know Kobe Davis once gets a score for that, but it was set up by that big play down the field.
The Bearcat offense has been about 2-1. They gain 2 yards through the air for every one on the ground. And I'd say that's flipped. Our crack stat department says that's flipped here at half.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
So
if it's not accurate, it should be. Well, I think they were calling a lineman downfield. Yeah, they were calling a lineman.
If you go back and
you're
look
going
at that, I think it's 74, 79, or 77.
He ends up leaking across. Yeah. He was way back, and they called it ineligible receiver downfield. But we still like to gripe. Don't let the facts get in the way.
Well, we got the sights and the sounds of the Bearcat
marching band.
And then we're going to take a halftime break and come back and see you for the second half. Yeah, it was that lineman that he was probably
back by the Jackson 5. Papa will go on third by the Kentucky.
None of that.
Alexis Hildebrand. This portion of your halftime entertainment is brought to you by the Dardanelle High School Scarlet Regiment. Scarlet Regiment is composed of 107 sophomore, junior, senior band members. The band is being led on the field tonight by senior drum major Destiny Wynn and junior drum major Jason Holland. This year's show is entitled Suite. We'll be featuring music from the whole first suite C flat, the whole second suite F, 3 movements from the Nutcracker Suite, and Pure Imagination from the Kitchen of Willy Wonka. You'll be hearing solos tonight from All-State tuba Lorenzo Castellano, All-State trumpet soloist Gabriel Avila, All-State bass clarinet Kenya Mendoza, All-State clarinetist Elizabeth Nunez, vocalist and All-State alto saxophone solo Maddie Johnson. And now, the pride of Yale County, the Dardanelle High School Scarlet Regiment.
I should go take care of my sister. Hey, well,
all tough. Yeah, they beat them like 52. They've all been studs.
Monday, November 1st. Everybody go online and get a ticket and come support the Scarlet Richmond. Good job, man. The DHS History Club is collecting money for Toys for Tots in Yell County. All proceeds will be used to buy Christmas presents for local families. We want to thank you for helping us support this great cause. All proceeds will be used to buy Christmas presents for local families. Thanks for helping us support this great cause. You can show your leader's pride by purchasing a walk of fame.
first flag is preparation on individual.
I don't know. I'm like mid-conversation.
Flag is 28 Both teams receive a foul to put the football business. Contact leads the line on the gridiron to purchase a foul. They're $150 each. The walk of fame sidewalk will be used for these districts around the Dardanelle Sanders football field and can be added to in future.
I would love to run that. It would be so much fun. Right? I'd be like, what's that lady over there talking about? It looks like some good scoots going down.
And we're back here for second half action, folks, where the Bearcats are tied with the Dardanelle Sand Lizards at 21 all here starting the third quarter. Cover some scores here around the state. We've got Waldron and Dover in I'm sure that's a knockdown drag out at 0-0 at half.
0-0 at half?
Yes. But that one's tough. We've got the real Montgomery Waldron alumni.
Yeah. Man in the camera.
He did not appreciate that comment. I don't know why. Pillow fights can be pretty violent. I just had to cover that one.
You got a tight one there at halftime with Ozark and Pottsville at a 14-0 game.
A high, short kickoff. It's going to be returned by the front man there for Dardanelle. How does it sound this time? Everybody that was texting me about Anthony's microphone.
Just a little sidestep there from the front line of defenders, and I fell forward for about 4 yards there. So let's see what the defense does. Coming out the gate, we gave up 2 quick scores. Fell behind 14-0 there in the first half, Clint, and then we were able to regroup defensively, get some stops. So let's see if we can keep that defense on the field.
Got wide outs to each side. They're going to throw it out to the outside on that RPO. It's going to be incomplete. Close
Was
to
really,
a lateral.
Really close to a lateral throw right there.
It was definitely forward.
Go watch the replay.
We should always ask. Ken Marshall for a sound check because we know no matter how bad we are, Ken's going
to be sitting there watching and pay attention.
Listening, yes. He's the only guy that ever watched this when we were on the cable access channel, I think. Wide outs to each side of the field, 2 backs in the backfield. Vega pulls it on the read there, and he is into the secondary, still on his feet. Just made numerous defenders miss. Sidestep, he's through the entire defense. I don't know. I think everybody got a shot at him.
I'm telling you, I'm sitting there watching, and I still can't believe it. We're sitting there and with the ability to be able to tackle him, and he just keeps sidestepping around us, making him look like an All-American here, Clint.
Wow.
And he's not a bad ball player, but he isn't that good.
Oh, my gosh. Dardanelle lining up for the extra point, and just like that, we got 20 seconds off the clock here in the second half, and Dardanelle retakes the lead at 28-21.
Just signs of exactly what happened there in the first half. First play from scrimmage, and he busted for a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
Amazing.
I don't know what the white hat is down there conversing about, but
I think he's pointing over there at Coach Bentley saying that's a fine fella.
I promise you, Coach Bentley's been sitting there giving him the what for here. So you're gonna. Jaden hadn't been back there in that deep spot very many times all season long, but it's usually Blake Brown. And
guarantee you the undersized kickoff team here is saying you get him. Kick it over towards Jaden. Jaden's going to receive it right at the goal line. He's going to head up the sideline, stops momentum, but then regains it. He's got one guy to beat, make that 2. They both got him.
But we're going to
great return. Great return.
He caught that ball all the way back at about the 6-7 yard line.
Does what they always say don't do is stop. You know, once you get going, you got to pick a hole and just go. But he does it and then gets away with it.
He gets away with a lot, though.
He does. Yes.
Well, now let's see what we do offensively if we come out firing here.
Got 2 backs in the backfield again. Got the sniffer there at the line of scrimmage, and Jaden Felix again going downhill, and it's a replay of what we saw in the first half, still on his feet. First contact at about 3 yards, and he ends up with about a 6-yard gain.
And the initial hit looked like they'd kind of stalemated him, but he just kind of spun out of it and
keeps
still
going
falls forward.
Just like the Energizer Bunny right there.
I still say we could almost lift up and hit Trey Day out of here for a 5 or 6 yard completion whenever we want to.
Trips at the right side of the field. You got single back in motion. It's Caleb Peters. Boy, tripped up there. Looked like that might have been a big gain.
I didn't see how he tripped.
I didn't either. That just doesn't happen to him. Usually takes a lot of contact to get him down.
Once he gets that head of steam going forward, it is hard to get him down. But if you're going to get him, you have to get him down early before he has a chance to get that momentum going.
Looks like it's going to be a one-back set. You're at 3rd and 1 right here.
No,
Pistol you got 2 back. It's I formation. Okay. Going to go straight ahead, boy, and they got him at the ankles, and I don't think he got it. Big right here. That's unexpected because of the push that we've gotten, and somebody just got through. I think it was no, it wasn't. It was a defensive lineman just came out, got off the snap early. No gain on the play. It's 4th and 1. Bearcats look like they're going for it here. Same formation. I back set. Could be. No, they're not. It's a quarterback sneak.
And it was a no doubt that Austin needed about a yard, and would he pick up 4 on that?
4 on that big push right in the middle. There was a gap at the nose spot. Nobody in the nose spot.
Running right behind your senior center, Jet Baber.
Single back is going to be Colby Davis as Jaden comes out for a rest. Bringing Travis Throkill for a 4-receiver set, then the traditional spread, 2 receivers on each side. Austin drops straight back, and he's got pressure on the left end. Great job of avoiding the pressure. Throws a strike.
Just a little shimmy and a duck right there, and he pops out the other side. Big pick up to Colby Davis. Your fullback sniffer just sliding out there for a big first down completion, Clint.
You know, I'm going to say that might be a case of that safety valve. He goes out if he doesn't have anybody to pick up, and I think the guy that Austin dodged was maybe the guy he should have blocked.
You're right, and he's filling in for Felix right here.
Yeah.
So.
That's a rollout to the right, and he goes back to the backside. There's some trickeration there, and that looked like a penalty. Face mask, maybe not.
I don't think he got had to get that hand on that jersey.
Okay.
It's just the way he spun him around.
The official was right there, and there's no way he would have missed it.
The way they've called tonight?
Yeah. Bearcats with a no huddle, taking their time with the play on this series.
Got Jaden back out there at that running back.
2 backs. Jaden with a counter. What a run. Big first down gain.
Get your pads over your toes and just let them go.
That has a roll to it. I thought it was a big gain. Obviously, it was not.
It looked like more than that to me. I think they spotted us back about 2 foot.
Wow.
2 yards.
Indicating 2nd and 8. 2 backs again. Again, they're going to go. No, this time it's play action. Fake short. Goes up deep for Trey Day with one hand. Touchdown, Trey Day. Perfectly played. Maybe his 2 best plays of the season right here.
Contested plays down the field, going up, high pointing the ball. He had the receiver with one hand holding him off and was able to corral it with the other hand. So he's got some big old paws on him, so he needs to be coming down with those just like that.
Really adjusted for the ball. Got it at, positioned the defender in the perfect spot, and well-placed ball. Great job. Mena Bearcats, and extra point pending here. Kick is up, and it is good.
High ball game, Clint.
Bearcats once again answer. Give up the big score on the first play again of the second half. Not able to get Vega down.
Didn't quite follow script the way it did exactly in the first half because the Dardanelle was able to stop us on the first possession in the first half. So if everything else holds, I don't see any way that they can stop our offense right now, Clint.
Yes, and the plays that the scores that Dardanelle's been able to generate have really been, missed tackles.
The quarterback making our guys miss, and that's not going to keep happening on a
Surely he can't make all 11 guys miss on a consistent basis, I believe. I don't even think I'm being facetious there when I say about practically every Bearcat defender had a shot at him. That was a very strange play.
Let's see if Austin
Rose
takes one out of his bag of tricks here and able to pick up one of these onside kicks that he likes to do.
Been all but one have been onside. This time he does kick it a little deeper. He's going to try to drop it in the hole, and he does. It's going to bounce, but then the Vega picks it up.
Hey, didn't a good tackle?
No, it wasn't
that
Vega.
wasn't Vega.
That was a running back.
We put a hat on the ball right there. I thought we had a chance to knock that thing loose, but he was able to keep it corralled. So they're going to start this on what, the 25?
Yep, 25-yard line. Bearcats able to pin them back in one of their worst starting field positions on a kickoff.
And then kind of a trend we saw a little bit in the first half when the defense stood tall. You got Austin out here playing corner.
Going with that, they're flipping the formation over to the short side of the field.
Should be a false start
False
on
start.
Dardanelle. So
False start, Dardanelle. So he's going to make it 1st and 15. Let's thank one of our sponsors. Tonight's game is being brought to you in part by Mena Insurance Agency. For all of your insurance needs, coverage first for 104 years in downtown Mena.
PT in the game.
We got a thumbs up from NutriChic Fitness. Possibly the first time I've ever gotten a thumbs up. Vega with maybe a quarterback draw right there.
You had your new safety, Ian Hughes, number 45, coming in and giving Vega a big hit right there where he took him down.
Boy, and he looks really sharp here tonight for coming back. I mean, you think of a kid that was recovering from a broken leg at preseason, really early or really late in the preseason, and he's looked really good. Great job by
Actually got him playing a little bit of outside linebacker right here, don't they?
Yes. I'd heard he was going to play at safety some. Vega with another draw, and this time Colby Davis.
He just whips the man on that outside edge, and he came out and got a good pop on Colby, but Colby was able to shuck him, and Vega had nowhere to go. He couldn't shimmy from him on that one, so big loss.
Big loss, 3rd and 15. This has not been kind to Dardanelle in the past. Hopefully the trend continues. I'm betting the word, how about we tackle something really nice like that came out of Sandifer's mouth there on the sideline after that last possession.
When you get your hands on them, don't let them go.
Going to be a reverse. They're going to turn back and throw it back to Vega, and it does not fool Austin Rose, but he misses the tackle, and Vega's still loose going down the sidelines. Caleb Peters with a chance to make the tackle. He does hem him into the sidelines, and again Vega makes a play.
Man, played
unbelievable. Wow.
Played great right there, and I can't believe Austin had him stopped.
Had him absolutely stopped and in the grasp. And, and Colby looked like, or Cody Ballmeyer looked like he was, maybe trying to not target. He was really lined up to really T-bone him and just ended up missing. Boy, that play looked like it was dangerous and able to great tackle.
I believe that was Caleb Peters coming up there from that safety spot to
came through, and that was it. I mean, if that tackle wasn't made, it would have been in for a touchdown. 2nd and 4 here with 5:18 left in the third quarter. Score tied at 28-all. They're going back to the same play. They saw something they liked. This time it is loose into the secondary, still on his feet. Down at the 1-yard line. Dardanelle is threatening to score. There was a fumble, but again bounced right back up to Dardanelle.
I think the referee was calling him down anyway.
Fumbles don't count.
They definitely found something that they're trying to attack right there.
Boy, it's a counter. He's lined up on the left side there and comes back to the right. Not sure if they're pulling somebody or go back to the running back, and he jumps for no apparent reason, in for the touchdown.
One of the few times that they've had success right up the middle.
Yes, yes. So Dardanelle answers right back, and it's back into the barn burner stage here. We got a shootout back and forth here. The offenses are clicking here in the second half so far. Dardanelle lining up for the extra point. It's up, and it is good. Boy, and he kicks that all the way across the track.
I thought he'd kind of pulled it just a little bit, but it still went through the upright.
It had some velocity. 4:49 left, and Dardanelle leading 35-28. Let's thank another one of our sponsors. Tonight's game is brought to you by State Representative John Maddox. John Maddox serving the Polk, Scott, Montgomery County. Doing a great job for us. If you get a chance, thank John Maddox for helping bring this broadcast to you today.
I'm watching the fire that Coach Bentley and Sandifer are giving the defense. And, the defense has been put in the right places. We just can't hold on to a tackle and make one when it counts.
Vega specifically, but then it looked like it transferred to all eyes on Vega, and then you're hurt there at the end by the running back.
You let one play that you let loose, and then you let it affect you for the next two plays, and they get a score out of it. So you got to be able to shrug one bad play off and go make a play.
Hadn't had a lot of success on 3rd and long, and ended up Vega is able to make it happen with his feet right there. The double pass trick play, but that really didn't fool us at all, and it just Vega's able to make it happen on his own.
And the big kicker for Dardanelle was able to put that ball all the way back to the end zone, and Caleb caught it right at the end zone, and the momentum carried him in there. So that's
carried him back, touchback. Bearcats lining up here in the pistol. It really is the pistol this time. Spread formation. Bringing Colby Davis in motion. Play action is going to get it out to Caleb Peters. Caleb Peters with a nice gain, about 9 on the play.
I think they're going to give him a first down on that.
Great block by Trey Day right there on his guy.
Stayed with him all the way through it. Otherwise, he was spinning off of it, but he still stayed in contact with him.
Two backs in the backfield. Got Caleb Peters in motion. They fake that. Jaden Felix heads forward.
We'll pick up so about 3 yards on that right there. Just a good hard up the middle run.
Great tackle by the Dardanelle linebacker. Little bitty dude able to get up under Jaden right there and stood him up. Really good job. I think he might have had to come off on the play, though, didn't he?
He did.
25 for Dardanelle is no longer out there.
He walked down on the line of scrimmage. He's playing kind of defensive end.
Jet sweep to Caleb Peters. It's hemmed in on the outside, but he's trying to find a gap. Does a nice job. Going to be a decent pickup.
Bring up 3rd down and pretty short.
Boy, oddly good spot.
I thought when he slowed down there that he was going to get tackled for a loss, but he created a little lane for him right here.
Looks like 3rd and just a little less than a yard, Anthony. 2:23, the clock is rolling. Bearcats trailing 35-28. Big play right here.
Austin Rose sneak right up the middle here.
Motion is Caleb Peters. They're going to let him go by. And Austin Rose pulled the ball back and then picked a hole. He knew exactly where he wanted to go.
Yep, just a little quarterback zone read, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
I see the weakness right here.
There.
I'm going to slide a man down and go
gap
forward.
Over. Yeah, we're going to sidestep and then head downhill. Wow. hold your breath there while he's stepping sideways, and then it worked out great. Toss sweep out to the outside. Jaden Felix going to try to find the edge, and they're going to call a hold there on Trey Day. That's going to be a first, turn a decent gain, bring it back. Going to be a first and 20.
I think they called that on Bobby Wallace.
And
I sure didn't see a hold on Bobby.
No. Don't necessarily see it, as you look at we can see the delay on the broadcast. What I thought was a hold on Trey Day, wasn't?
No, it wasn't a hold on Bobby, but that's who they called it on right there. That's who they threw the flag at.
Wow.
And he was just riding his guy up the field.
Wow. Yeah, it was definitely on Bobby. That's where the spot is. Huge loss. Bobby stepping back on that backside and riding him upfield. And, boy, they 7-yard deep, so it's a 17-yard penalty. Austin Rose hands it off to Jaden Felix. Jaden Felix gets a bunch of it back. Be about a 12-yard gain.
A big rushing play picked up. So you say it, but that's now you bring up second, 15 here?
Yes.
And with what we've been doing offensively, I mean, that's right in our wheelhouse.
Very manageable, or more manageable-er. Got Twins at the top of the field, 2-back set. Hand off to Jaden Felix. They're going to get. Boy, what on earth?
If he could have got past that diving.
Weird spot. I mean, this guy just. Some of them come out in our favor, but they're just. he's equally bad for both teams. Let's put it that way. I think he just kind of spots it.
He had a big lane to run in. If he just got past that diving arm that tripped him up there, got a shoestring.
This ball should have been spotted right near the original line of scrimmage, and he backed that thing up maybe 2.5 yards. Austin drops straight back on 3rd and 12. The throw's out, and it's intercepted. Rare interception from Austin Rose. That's an unfortunate play right there. Goes for that 10-yard out that's really routine for him.
Yeah, the cornerback was just sitting there.
He squatted on it. He had help up top, and he squatted on the out route, steps in right in front of it. And Caleb wasn't used to having the guy right there on his hip pocket like that, and didn't come back after it, and intercepted. So Mena trailing 35-28, needs to really come up with a stop right here. Still lots of time left on the clock, but boy, this is big. You got Vega. He's kind of limping out on the field at quarterback.
I think he's just doing that to trick you.
Doing an Earl Campbell handoff to the running back. That's 3 handoffs in a row.
I think he's
got
the
same play.
He's got a little cramp. But you had Ian Hughes coming up, flying and making that play right there.
Right at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10, 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. Mena trailing 35-28. Got a receiver on each side of the field. Vega pulls it and then throws upfield, got man wide open, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
I thought
they bid on the play action right there. Everybody bit, the corner and the safety.
Bowmeyer was right there. I thought he had a chance to intercept that ball.
Take a look at the delay right there. In all honesty, he had me fooled. Not that that's hard.
So, that's 2 quick scores that the Bearcat defense giving up here here in the third quarter.
Oh, he's wide open. So the extra point is up and good. You know, it's kind of how the first half went.
Got down 2 scores, then had to fight our way back.
Fight our way back. And try to score in between 21-7. The Bearcats rattled off 2 unanswered. Finished the first half tied 21-all. See if they can repeat their performance here second half. Bearcats receiving the kickoff. Right now, you got to say the defense is reeling.
Just they're on their heels right now and not coming off the ball. But the missed tackles. I mean, we've still got guys in position to make plays. And, of course, what they're doing, they're designing. They threw that play just because they've been running the ball right there, and then they throw behind it and hope you have a mistake by your safety. So.
Big kick. This is going to come down around the 5. Going to be returnable. I believe it's Caleb Peters. Going to be a flag on the play. Far side of the field. 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Going to be against Mena. Indication. Early indication. Be holding against Mena.
Just everything we could do wrong right now, we're doing it, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see Caleb catch that and just turn on the jets and
just go. Got Caleb here in the slot on the near side next to Trey Day. Single back is Jaden Felix. Play action, quick throw out to Caleb Peters. Great block by Trey Day. He comes inside.
Trey kicked it in and Caleb kicked it out. And is that going to be a first down or just short of it? Yep, going to be a first down.
He just kind of spots it wherever. You never know. I'm going to stop trying to predict.
Well, he marked the first down and signaled for the first down.
They're in an argument.
I guess the ROTC guys that are out there doing the chain gang,
they're trying to interpret it as well.
They're trying to interpret also.
Going to take a long jog down to the other end of the field. Kind of looks painful for the side judge, doesn't it? Kind of looks like Yang trying to get off. Substitution.
So I guess the
start of the fourth quarter here, Anthony. Bearcats trailing 14 points, but we know it can be done.
It was the 3 scores for Dardanelle and the interception that set it all up for that last one. And, we marched right down the field with our opening drive and looked really good.
Austin Rose back to pass. He again goes to that out route, and it's squat on it. Same player, I believe, that got the interception over here. Squats on the route, almost got another one.
I don't think it was the ball was to Trey Day right there, and boy, it looked like they got there way early.
All the way on the other side of the field. It's weird looking at these natural turf fields, and they've got the crown.
Yeah.
2-back set. 2nd and 10. Austin Rose again back to pass. He gets flushed out, rolling to his left. Great job. Great throw. Complete.
I think that's going to be a Travis Thrill-Gill Arvest first down.
Cha-ching.
Right on cue. Big brother. Proud of him right there.
Ball was out to the 31-yard line. Austin Rose flushed out right there, but again, he just does a great job throwing either direction on the run. Jet sweep to Caleb Peters. defensive line shifted right at the last minute, and Caleb ended up turning it in right where the defense shifted from.
Well, they're shifting out there to take away that edge, and so, hey, the lane's right there, right up the gut on that. So
great play by Caleb Peters right there. It's really a jet sweep, and he ended up turning it upfield. Ended up being an A-gap run, didn't it?
It ended up being an A-gap run, and he didn't get touched till he got almost 8-9 yards down the field, Clint, and then he carried them for another 3.
Smart play by the senior. Staying in that two-back set. In motion again is Caleb. Austin back to pass. He's looking at Trey Day with the post. Well-placed ball, and Trey Day with it by far his best game.
You know, he's coming down with all the balls that he's supposed to right now, and that's huge for this offense.
Big. The Trey Day investment out there is paying off. Great throw by Austin Rose. Great protection. Bearcats going quickly here. This time they hand off to Jaden Felix, and Jaden Felix, wow, looked like he's about to turn it upfield and lay the wood, and came off of Jordan Roberts' block. Defensive end came off of Jordan Roberts' block and able to hem him in. No gain on the play. 10:34 left to go in the game. Bearcats are marching down to the Dardanelle 24-yard line.
Well, with the extra fight that Jaden gave, at least he got almost back to the line of scrimmage right there. So
Bearcats staying in the same package, same formation. Hand off to Jaden Felix. Jaden Felix picks his way forward, punishes the linebacker, runs right over him at the line of scrimmage, and fighting for a lot of tough yardage here tonight.
Wasn't a huge game, but it's going to bring up about, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6?
Can't go off scoreboard, yeah.
About 3rd and 6.
I will have to say he's making Chase look like a great scoreboard operator. In motion again is Caleb Peters. Hand off to Jaden Felix. Jaden tries to get to the edge, and he does. First down. The ball is on the ground, and I think he gained possession out of bounds. But Jaden again coughs the ball up, and he comes up limping on the play.
Boy, tough run, but he just getting that ball out there. And he just didn't have a whole lot of that last year. He's shown signs of being – of course, the film's out there on him now where he puts the ball. So these teams that we're facing are seeing that and going after it and attacking.
It is tough because he just doesn't give up.
He fights. He fights hard.
Same formation. Again, they're going to hand it off to Trey Day. Jaden Felix. It's a hard mistake to make.
Not going to be a whole lot there on that one, though.
Turning mistakes into an art form here at the Bearcat Foundation broadcast.
Going to trot Kobe Davis in and give Jaden a little break here. He's been the workhorse here on this drive.
Absolute, just the heart of a lion right there, that kid. Austin Rose back to pass. He's going to put up the fade route to Trey Day. He again comes down. It is dropped. They're indicating that it's dropped. We couldn't see on the play.
It looked like he came down with it, but
that is tough. Boy, great job. Boy, he played that perfect in the air, and evidently just the ball knocked it. The ground probably knocked it out. Speculating. So you got 3rd and goal here. Ball's at the 8-yard line.
I think we can pick up a first down here.
About the 1 inch.
Just inside the 1-yard line.
You want to make a bet on whether or not that happens? 8:20 left in the game.
We're going to score a touchdown right here.
That's right. Like I said, 3rd and goal. trips at the right side of the field. Timeout, Dardanelle. Dardanelle didn't like what they saw. Bearcats went to the trips formation. Take the time to thank another one of our sponsors, Nidec. Nidec, all for dreams. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Nidec Motors. To thank them for helping make this broadcast possible, as well as being one of our Coaches Show sponsors. I believe we got Anthony talked into coming in and helping improve the Coaches Show.
I don't know if it'd be much of an improvement, but
You be there. Suck up some of the oxygen in the room.
I think it was we had a tag team on the camera crew down here.
Yep.
One tagged out, one tagged in.
Tagged in. Now I can talk about the camera person. She can hit you. Oh no. Goes without saying, this is a big play right here. 2 big plays. Bearcats, of course, cannot kick a field goal.
No, you running out of time right now. You gotta have a touchdown on one of these next 2 plays. Now the White Hat's coming over to talk to the other referee. Of course, Dardanelle's coach is almost out to midfield here.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Don't like something about the pointing at the scoreboard. 3rd and 8, 3rd and goal here at the 8. And Anthony thinks they can get a first down, but I think it's impossible.
Well, now they're running the clock down.
What on earth? Oh my gosh. They ran 5 seconds off.
No, it was 8:20 something.
Oh wow.
I think they ran almost 15 seconds off the clock.
And it came back.
Okay.
Have I said how good of a clock operator that Chase is?
Chase was awesome, isn't he?
He's absolutely awesome. A lot of discussions happening on the sideline. Where's the best place to eat tonight? I think that was
I don't know what the White Hat told him, but Coach Bentley is not very happy. And we're going to get
offsides.
We're going to get an easy 5 yards right here, and still now it's going to bring up 3rd down and very short.
Ball should be spotted at the 4. That's got to change the plan right there, and they are changing the package. You take out one of the receivers and bring in Colby Davis at the fullback spot. Of course, making it a little better run formation. They are going to hand it off to Jaden Felix, and Jaden Felix is wrapped up in the backfield, refuses to go down, and he is in for the touchdown. Nothing short of heroic. Kid that's just absolutely every yard he's gained has been tough. And what a performance by the Bearcat running back here tonight. Senior Bearcat running back Jaden Felix. He's still having to kind of walk with a limp right there, but boy, when that ball snapped, he's moving.
I I'd still like to know what the big mix-up was with the referees.
Because they put the time back, didn't they?
The time, it wasn't the time that they were arguing.
Kick is up, and it did go through. Boy, wow.
A little
Oh,
scary
my
on
gosh. It was ugly. But
hey, ugly counts.
ugly counts, absolutely. It's the only way we made it through life, isn't it, Anthony?
It sure ain't been on my good looks.
And we, so just like that, Bearcats close it to within one score. It's almost like we've got a script here. And 8:15 left to go in the ball game for now, depending on whether Vega wants them to run some time off or not.
Our cameraman, Michael, is trying to get the white hat to acknowledge him up here on the of the Mena stands, but he had nothing to do with it.
8:15 left to go in the ball game. Bearcats are trailing by a touchdown. They kick off here to Dardanelle. Big thing, it'd be interesting to see if Vega still looks like he's kind of tightened up. I don't believe he's back there in the receiving team, and he has been.
Got him over there
say the
warming up
least.
on the sidelines.
It say the least. I mean, that definitely changes things. Of course, they've been able to, these last two scores, and go for the onside kick, and it is kind of missed the ball right there.
Yeah,
that's tough.
That doesn't happen to him very often.
Nope.
That's probably his worst attempt at an onside this year.
Going to be about a 3-yard kick.
Maybe with that little lull in the action, the defense had a little time to catch their breath and regroup a little bit right here.
It's tough because you're giving them really good field position. Big set of downs here, Bearcat defense. Vega's still out there trying to loosen his leg up. You're right. He kind of acts like it's a cramp, but cramp wouldn't last this long. Pulling the ball out, and he's definitely got his foot speed back. Going to be a gain of about 7 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 3.
Big first down pickup for the Dardanelle here. So
quarterback counter, I think.
We got to get that push by the D-line right here. You got to get him off of his spot, make him do something he doesn't want to do.
Showing a blitz. I believe is that Felix, middle linebacker spot. He indicated blitz early. Vega with the ball, and this time he is wrapped up and
short gain.
Not even going to be one.
Oh,
what?
I guess it was a little bit more.
Yep.
He's either got a little hip pointer or something, but he ain't letting it stop him once his number's called, is he?
No. He took off there. He looked like once he got moving. Got 2 wideouts formation. Again, they call Vega's number. He heads forward. Another big first down gain. He plows forward for about 6 yards.
Just a little quarterback, find a hole and go hit it. And, they use their receivers just kind of spread the field and get the bunch out there. So
almost seems like we may have shifted some of our defensive linemen to offset some of the stuff in the first half. This time they look like Huff has moved inside to the A gap there. They hand off to the running back, and he is stopped close to the line of scrimmage, but I said that last time.
Going to pick up about a yard.
About a yard. Going to bring up 3rd and 1.
What you can't have is a sustained drive. You gotta get Dardanelle off the field here. little false start or a little bobbled snap or something.
5:50 left to go in the ball game. Bearcats are trailing by 7, 42-35. Empty backfield. Vega looking for a way forward. He brought a blitz from the outside, wraps him up, but it looked to me like he got it, but the referee, the side judge, indicated 4th down. It is 4th down. Wow, golly.
It's going to be short.
And they change their mind and decide to arbitrarily give them a first down. Wow.
He calls 4th down, and then he signals that it's a first down.
And we'll just move the sticks. Now we'll see if Vega is going to challenge that, and then he'll get his say. This is extremely odd. This 4th quarter here, the officiating, and now we're going to pull the chains out. They didn't pull the stretch. They still haven't stretched the chain out. That was
They were trying to
move the
them.
stick back.
Yeah.
That is the weird. We got that on the on camera. That is the weirdest thing. But it does end up being 4th down. The last 3 minutes of the clock have taken about 20 minutes.
Oh
I mean, this is amazing. And it's been all run plays. Dardanelle trying to run the time off the clock. You know, everybody knows who's getting the ball. They're going to flip the field with motion. Bearcats try to get it flying forward with the blitz, and it's going to be first down Dardanelle. Vega is able to sidestep Jaden Felix. Vega is able to sidestep Jaden Felix and get past him there for the first down.
I thought he had a chance there flying through there.
Mm-hmm. He came through clean. He comes through clean, and he just misses him. What a sequence of events there. So first down, fresh set of downs here for Dardanelle. We go back to that counter by the tailback. Flag on the play. Side judge throws a flag, most likely holding, but you never know.
And there's going to be for a no gain or maybe a slight loss.
Mm-hmm. That is huge. So,
but the problem is the clock's still clicking. Of course, right now it's not. But
got the penalty.
Did they call a false start penalty? So it wasn't a hold. It was a false start?
False start, and they throw it after the play?
After the play?
Unbelievable.
Oh, he just marked off an extra 5 yards here.
Oh,
so.
my gosh. Wow. 1st and 20 here, 4:30 left on the left in the game. Dardanelle is going to run down all the clock that they can. Boy, and you really need to, the coaches are definitely watching everything that's happening from the clock operators to the referees. Vega is loose into the secondary, and again he's going to squeak into the end zone for the touchdown. Wow. Wow, 1st and 20. Get him backed up right there, and just heroic effort here. Talked about the toughness of Jaden Felix, and that quarterback for Dardanelle has just put in an amazing performance. 48 points here tonight so far.
It's definitely been Dardanelle's best offensive output of the year.
Yes,
I think.
Kick is up, and it's good.
Oh, they had a kick block. They just kicked our guy out right there, which opened it right up.
Wow, crushing block right there. You're right, Anthony. That was a great play by Dardanelle.
You just gotta. Sometimes you just gotta be able to hold your ground just a little bit. Just if you do that, then he has nowhere to go. But when you get trucked, it's opened a big lane for him to pick and choose what he wanted to do.
Don't want to let him through, because the bigger that lane, he's got more room to maneuver side to side, and he's dangerous enough. Mena again trailing by 14 points. Big kickoff. Caleb Peters with the ball. Going to head up the field. Got space. He's got one man to beat. Heading to the sidelines. Big return all the way out down to the Dardanelle 39-yard line. Got kid at an angle, but Caleb great return.
Reversing field. I think he just kind of ran out of gas right there, because I thought he had the speed to be able to get all the way.
Yeah, he's calling for oxygen. I don't think we have any. But trips at the top of the field. Bearcats going to have to be in a hurry, of course. They got all 3 timeouts. Going to need them on the next possession, hopefully. Austin Rose rolls to his right, throwing back to his left. Jaden Felix with the ball, stays in bounds. Right at the sticks, of course, never know.
Little screen pass, but
We got a flag on the field, oh boy.
Ineligible downfield.
Wow.
The referees have not been our friends here tonight.
Nope. Wow.
And the Mena Bearcat fans are letting the referees know all about it right
now. It's going to take off a 10-yard gain. Going to back it up 5. Be 1st and 15. Got 3:56 left to go in the ball game. Another penalty. I don't know what time is it right now. It feels like it's about midnight. Empty backfield. Austin Rose drops back. He's looking to the short side of the field, going deep.
Had 2 receivers down there, and had Michael Escobar and Caleb Peters both in the same vicinity, which drug the defenders there too. So
they're bunched up a little bit tight there, but Austin's still going for it. This late in the game, you can't let the play go by without taking a chance at this point. Rolling in, they're going to have a back in the set right now, probably to help with protection. Dardanelle with the 3 down linemen. 3 deep safety. They're not letting anything deep. They find Travis Thrillkill on the flag right there, and unable to connect.
Yeah, that deep safety just had him covered up.
3:43 left to go in the ball game. 3rd and 15. Boy, we've done a few of these games, Anthony, and this is definitely a strange one.
And Coach Bentley is still getting there.
Spread formation. Travis Thrillkill in motion. Austin rolls to his right. He's going to hit Peters short. Nice pickup of about 15.
Picked up a good first down, got out of bounds. Clock's going to stop right here. That rollout, and Caleb just kind of getting behind the defense right there in the soft part of that zone.
Got trips now the near side of the field. Clock is stopped. Play clock's down to about 10. This time they go to Trey Day over there in the corner, squats on the route, almost intercepted.
Yeah, on
3:30.
you got to get that ball up high, make Trey go up and get it. Don't give them an opportunity to jump it.
So 3:30 left in the ball game. Bearcats are threatening here, nearing the red zone. Got trips at the short side of the field. Austin Rose again back to pass, looking over the middle, and again goes to Trey Day. Trey Day takes it away from the defender. Ball really hits right in the chest of the defender, and Trey Day reaches around and gets the reception, but he's down right there. Trey Day slow to get up. Bearcats down all the way to the 3-yard line. What a play.
Yeah, he just goes over the top. The corner had cut him off and jumped the route a little bit, and Trey just takes it out
of his hands. Reaches over to the top.
I didn't really see what happened to. Did somebody come in late and on the tackle? Helmet to the knee.
Boy, it sure was. Sure hope he's okay. Need to try to get him back on the field. First, you got to get this thing into the end zone. So, you know, this all happened in the span of about 1 minute. The Bearcats do a great job. They've not used any of their any timeouts, and they're able to down here in scoring position in under a minute, unless Vega wants the clock changed. Caleb Peters in motion. Austin is going to keep it himself, and he's heading towards the end zone for the touchdown.
I thought he stopped again on us and then just threw the ball out there to get that touchdown.
Right at the last minute. Yep. It's in for the touchdown nonetheless, so you do exactly what you want to. Less than a minute, you drive for the touchdown. Great return. It all started with a great return by Caleb Peters, getting it to Dardanelle territory, all the way to the Dardanelle 38. And then great plays by Austin Rose. And then big play was takeaway by Trey Day there in the last play. And it was he's able to come up with a reception. No, I have been saying junior. That was me. Again, another mistake. I would think they would know by now.
Well, let's see what kind of onside kick we get right here, Clint.
We just needed to go 7 yards longer than the last one.
Yes.
I tell you, I'm just absolutely stunned at the officiating performance. It's almost to the point of being comical. You just can't let the home coaching staff just talk you into
what you want.
Yeah. This one up, and it bounced out of his belly, but then he was able to reach out and trap it again.
Didn't ever get that big bounce on that. He kind of got the side spin on it, and he didn't field it cleanly, but
Bearcats with 2 timeouts, but they got to definitely generate a stop.
Now, I don't see Doc down there working on
Trey. Might be behind the tent right there. Got to generate the stop here first.
I see Brotherton.
Boy, and we've got an official timeout.
Yeah, the chain on the.
Wow.
They're shortening the link.
Yep. Yeah, that way they're going to make it 5 yards for the first down. No, they're okay. Just tangled up. First down, again, Vega with the keeper, and he is through, and he's into the secondary for the first down. Wow. He has just become untackleable here just in the second half.
Wearing out our edges. He's you got Austin out there playing that corner spot and kind of kept it in, turned it back in, but just not getting a good push. You got to get a little drive off there.
You can get right next to the Bearcats, and they're just not able to get him wrapped up. Bearcats use one of their timeouts here. 3:02 left to go in the ball game. 1st and 10. Take this opportunity to thank one of our sponsors.
Tonight's game brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Talissa Montgomery. Shelter Insurance. Let us shelter you from the storm. And Baywash Car Wash. At Baywash, we take pride in your ride. And the U-Locket Storage. We don't want Jeff getting all over us, huh, for not throwing him in there.
He's kind of mean. I hear anyway.
You hear? Might have chewed on you a time or two.
Speaking of chewing, I bet Sandifer's out there. Guys, he's right next to you. Grab him. Somebody just grab him. Looks like a Tom and Jerry cartoon out there. First and 10, balls at the Mena 31-yard line. Vega again with the keeper, and he's heading downhill. Gets in behind the tackle, into the secondary, and touchdown, Dardanelle. They've just got the Bearcat defense on roller skates at this point, so 2:54.
And it's just a little simple kick block. You got a pulling guard coming out there, and Vega's reading that. And when he kicks out, there's nobody else there.
Of course, you've rolled it up to try to apply some pressure, and there's no safety back there. So once you get past the linebackers, that's it. The Bearcats have to sell out at that point in the game. So that's unfortunate right here. Bearcats again go down 2 scores, 2:54 left to go in the ball game. Extra point is up and good. Boy, this is tough. So 2 losses. If this ends up standing here, you still got some time left, but you got to generate 2 scores. It's unfortunate.
Just that quick scat back right there. I mean, when he decides to hit the hole, he hits it hard, and we're not holding our ground right now, and that's
well. You're getting penetration in the first half.
And we're not getting it.
Not getting it. You're not getting blown off the ball. But in order to try to hem Vega in, you've got to have penetration to end up narrowing that running lane. You talked about it there in the third quarter. He can't have a 4-yard gap to dance in because he's going to make you miss.
Right.
It takes more than one guy to hem him in. Kickoff is away. It's going to be Caleb Peters heading upfield, and this time he is not able to get the big return.
So now you got to go, about 84 yards?
Mm-hmm. Trey Day's back out there. It's good news.
Good news. Got a little hobble to his step, but fighting through it.
Twin receivers out here to the left. Austin rolls to his left. He's going to hit, I believe that's Travis Throkill. Not for a first down this time.
Not for a first down, but it's got out of bounds. Well, picked up about 7-8 yards.
Going to be 2nd and 3, able to stop the clock at 2:43.
See if they give Austin time to sit in the pocket and pick them apart right here.
This time they roll Austin to the right. He comes backside, almost picked off. They've got that one. They've got that one figured out. Come back to the backside. Of course, it could give them a chance to, it has last few plays gives them a chance to get out of bounds.
But that clock is ticking, not getting out.
2:15, hands off to Jaden Felix. Jaden Felix heads out of bounds. Going to get a first down on the play.
Get out of bounds, clock stops.
First down, about 2 minutes and 8 seconds left, unless Vega wants it changed. Looks like we're going to go with trips at the top of the field. Boy, Dardanelle's really come out of the prevent. They didn't like how that worked out for him the last time. Trying to find Trey Day on the post. He comes down and picks Caleb on the intermediate route. Gain of about 15. Nice play. He was looking initially at Trey Day, and it wasn't open.
No, they had him hemmed in right there. But Austin does have the arm to be able to get the ball down the field deep.
And if you get it high, but going to be first down, balls at midfield. Travis in motion, rolls to his left, throws the ball away. Going to bring up second down, minute 54.
Almost everything we got's got a little roll action to it right now.
Yeah.
When you roll it, you kind of take away part of the field. And
I know. With the three down linemen, I can't tell if they're bringing pressure though. Austin again flushed out. They are bringing somebody from the outside. Austin's forced to throw it away again. Time they went for the all goes, everybody streaked down the field. They really wanted Austin to be able to set up on that one. They brought pressure from the outside, able to flush him out. He really needs to be able to set up, get him launched deep at this point. It's interesting that Dardanelle's running their 2 safeties deep, but they're not going to that 3 deep prevent at this point. Austin drops straight back. This time he throws off his back foot, but a great throw to Caleb Peters, but he's not able to get out of bounds right at the sticks. It's going to be 4th down and really short. Take a timeout on the play. It's the last, no, it's the
Next to last.
Next to last timeout.
Next to last timeout. Trey's coming over here to the huddle finally. Tonight's game's being brought to you in part by University of Arkansas Rich Mountain. Dr. Philip Wilson and the gang over there got a lot of big things going on.
Went and toured their new baseball facility, baseball softball facility, and amazing indoor practice facility. They said that's really been a big draw at the JUCO level for athletics.
It's big. I got to go take in a Bucks baseball game, watching Sam play at Ouachita.
So wow! Okay,
they were.
It was at Ouachita.
It was at Ouachita. So got UA. Looked like Ouachita beat them 2-1 in the first little matchup, and Rich Mountain got a little
Bearcat,
revenge, 10-11 in the second matchup.
Okay. So. Again, it's former Bearcat Sam Eford playing baseball for OBU. Really proud of that. Minute 34 left to go in the ball game. Big 4th and 1 right here. Got to get it, then get back to the line of scrimmage really fast. Austin Rose picking his way forward, and he is going to get the first down, so got to get this thing set up and snapped.
They've not had an answer for that quarterback sneak yet, have they?
Going ahead and letting the play go. Normally you're supposed to let the chain set. Austin Rose drops straight back. He's going for Trey Day.
Oh, just over the outstretched arms of Trey.
Yep.
And Trey about a half a step slower right now because of that.
Mm-hmm. I think he might have got to it. Nice
with the
play.
incompletion, that brought the.
It is kind of odd that they came out. They've come out of the. They're still up 2 scores, and they've come out of the prevent.
Right.
Because I mean that's somewhat open. If you can protect Austin, you kind of split those safeties with that route package. Quick throw out to the outside, and there's a miscommunication. It's intercepted, and. Cornerback cuts to the inside, and again it's Bobby Wallace with the touchdown saving tackle coming from the backside.
Oh, it's going to come back.
Bobby Wallace is really in pain. Boy, he's holding his shoulder there. I hope he's okay.
It looked like he just pushed him out of bounds there, didn't he?
I think he fell down with his arms outstretched. Sometimes that can really hurt a shoulder. Boy, he's a warrior. Come back from the backside. It's an offensive tackle running you down, running down the cornerback.
Doc, I got to be out there.
Definitely a shoulder. They're working on it. I don't know. Boy, I think they tried to put it back in, maybe. Boy, I hope not. Man, I feel bad for that kid. Bobby's this kid with a great personality. I know he's a highlight at the volleyball games.
Yeah.
Minute 12 left to go in the ball game. And we doesn't look like anything. Not sure what happened. Looked like something might have happened. They decided to throw a flag, pointing at both teams at this point in time. We might discuss this until Sunday.
I think it was on. It was the player that was the foul was against was on Jet Baber, so it should be against Dardanelle on whoever.
Be personal foul. Going to be an ejection. Going to end up throwing the player out. It's a Dardanelle running back.
Had a couple of those that probably should have been called earlier in this game.
Yep. Minute 8 left to go in the game. Really the wrong time to try to get control of the ball game here in the last minute, but anyway. So Dardanelle is going to end up going to 2-2 in conference, and so are the Bearcats. Really great performance by both offenses. Bearcats just not able to come up with another stop.
The interceptions have played pretty key. They've I think we've had 3 interceptions, and 2 of them have caused. The only one that ain't going to result in a touchdown is this last one.
Weirdest thing is how well the defense played until that 3rd and 15 when Vega. The double pass, they do the throw back to Vega right there on that 3rd and 15. You got to say at that point, the Bearcat defense just didn't recover.
It just kind of lost their step right there, lost their not their drive, but they just kind of got like they got punched in the gut and just lost a step.
Just lost a step right there because up until that point, the plays all came on big. Dardanelle wasn't able to drive it, but they just got so many big plays. Everything that happened was a big chunk play for a big long score, and we were able to generate some stops mixed in here and there. But really controlling, you say it sounds weird to give up that many points, but because you're at 35 points right there, and but Dardanelle able to sneak out of that 3rd and 15, and Bearcat defense just not able to recover. But again, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us here tonight, and hope come see us. I believe we got a bye week next week, don't we?
We got a week here to get healthy and come back fighting, and you got to end the season with Lamar, which as of right now is they've
looking
only
like
lost
a matchup.
one game on the season, but
looking like a matchup, absolutely. So we'll see you guys at Lamar in 2 weeks, and join us if you can make the game, but if you cannot, join us here on the Bearcat Foundation broadcast.